Well, we continue to celebrate Black History Month, and he was known to millions as the face of Ralph Lauren.
Now he's making a name for himself in the fragrance world. Star Harvey has more on icon Chris Collins.
I remember smelling Obsession for Men and I was like blown away. So I was like, I gotta figure out how to get this. So my mom helped me get a job. I was working my little job at a deli in the mall. And as soon as I got my first paycheck, I ran right to the store and bought Obsession for Men. So that was the first ever fragrance I ever bought.
Although his taste has changed since childhood, Chris Collins' obsession with fragrance has not.
I love my tequilas, I love my fragrance, I love my fashion. I guess you could just call me Renaissance man.
This Renaissance man began his career in fashion, working for Ralph Lauren, becoming the face of the brand for nearly 20 years.
The next step in my life was always in front of me. I just didn't realize that it was there until I met a perfumer who actually taught me the whole world of fragrance. And I learned all about the business, moved to France, lived in Grasse for a little bit, learned the whole kind of creative process. It took a lot of work. At the time, there were no black perfumers. There were no black-owned brands in these like high-end luxury department stores. So it took more than just having an obsession. And it's become so diverse now. And that's a good thing because every different person of every different culture, of every different race, of every different sex has their own story. And that's the one thing that kind of differentiates my fragrances from any other one is the story.
And while visiting his World of Chris Collins studio in Harlem, the proud perfumer shared a few scents from his own collection with me.
I'm going to introduce you to my Renaissance collection.
Okay.
And these are the first 3 fragrances I launched. The first one I'm going to let you smell is called Harlem Nights. So that has like a rum accord in the beginning.
I feel it.
It has like an orris note, which is kind of smooth in the middle. And then you have sandalwood. Harlem Nights was, my idea was to kind of create what I thought what a Harlem speakeasy would smell like in the 1920s. This one is called Renaissance.
Okay.
Dawn Sauvage, very special fragrance, which tells the story of Josephine Baker in the 1920s, Paris.
I think this may be my favorite. I see something in a white bottle here.
Yes.
What's this one about?
Okay, this is Lost in Paradise. I want you to smell African rooibos. So this is the tea note that I was telling you about.
So this is gonna take me to Africa.
You're gonna start hearing music, start hearing like the animals in the Serengeti.
This is something you'll never forget.
Releasing 2 fragrances a year, Chris has plans to continue to grow the business. But the satisfaction now is what he's been able to achieve. You
know, my brand is next to like the Tom Fords and like the Creeds and, and when I came into the business, the goal was never to be like the best black-owned brand. The goal was to be the best brand.
Star Harvey, Pix 11 News.